Sven's from England, and I'm guessing England has roads like this, because this is just forest, which you don't really see in many of my videos. Usually it's like jungle. Yeah, closer to where I live, for some reason, it's jungle, but here it's a bit more like forest. And oh, look at there's a little bit of cloud. Can you see it? The visor's open. There's a little bit of cloud here coming from the trees, and it's gone. Now it's gone. Touch the clouds. Oh, here's some more. See the road. Yeah, I'm finally reaching some clouds. Here we go. Visibility is declining. Yeah, here we go. That's solid clouds, boy. And a waterfall. Well, it's not solid unless you can only see a few feet. And it's clearing up already. Well, nonetheless, we entered the clouds, and I was waiting for that. Yeah, so you can't see anything from the side now. No other mountains, no sky, no nothing. Look at Cujo. He's lying down. He just rolled up into a little ball, and he's like trying to sleep down there. Babao doesn't. Well, if Babao's extremely tired, she'll actually do that. She'll like just lie down on the scooter's floor and curl up. But that's a rarity. She could sit up straight, sit on her bum with her chest, just sit up straight on a scooter for I'd say for a good 12 hours straight without getting tired. She loves it. She just loves watching where you're going, and she smiles and she looks at everything. Every time I look in my mirror, I see her pretty face watching me. But Cujo's he's not as impressed. He's just like, okay, I'll lie down. You just honk or something when we get there. And we are going down the mountain rather quickly. I fucking hate these roads. It's, like straight down the mountain roads. That's what this is. It's just like it just goes like this down the mountain. So it's just satellites. Okay. Sven is just okay. He's coming. So scary. I'm not going too quick or anything, and then I look in my mirror and he's just gone, and I'm like, uh-oh. Like, he's lucky. I'm in front of him, so he doesn't have to worry about me crashing and him not knowing. But with me being in front, like he could have an accident while I'm looking at something and I wouldn't even know. And then I look in my mirror and he's just gone because I took a corner or something. So it's somewhat stressful on me. That's another thing too. Like when you're riding in front, the responsibility is on you. Like if we get, chances are if some guy's driving like an idiot, he's gonna kill me first, and Sven will see me getting hit by a car, and he'll hopefully like shoot off to the side and be all right. And it's up to me to set the speed. It's up to me to set the speed for the corners. Each and every corner, I got to decide what speed we're going to take it at. And if I enter it at too high of a speed, he might follow me at that speed. And then when I crash, there's not much you can do on a corner. You can't brake very hard on a corner, so he'd probably just crash too. So just being in front, there's a lot more responsibility. I remember I was riding one time, and a friend was. When I'm riding with foreigners, I'm always in front because I have more riding experience. And I usually know the roads a bit better. I was riding with another foreigner, and I was going somewhere, and he was following me. And I was getting tired. I was really tired. We'd been riding for like 10 hours or something, and we'd been riding for 10 hours, and we had about 6 more to go, roughly. And he's like, yeah, let's keep going, and I'm okay, let's do another 6 hours and we'll get there and we can sleep there. I'm like, let's just sleep here and then finish tomorrow. And he's like, we're only like 6 hours away, why don't we just we can still keep going. It was like maybe I don't know, it was maybe 6 o'clock at night, so he wanted to, maybe not even 6 hours, maybe we had like 4 more hours to go or something. It was like 6 in the afternoon, and we wanted to get there for like 10 o'clock at night. That sounds about right. So he's like, yeah, let's keep going. We'll get there for 10, we'll get a nice hotel, sleep, we'll be ready the next day to go have to ride. And yeah, I was beat. I was spent. I couldn't do it. My eyes were hurting. And then I told him to take lead. I said, I can't do it, not with me in the front. And he's like, okay, I'll do it. And it was so easy for me to follow him. Like the next 4 hours went by like nothing, you know. It was just because I didn't have to think. I could literally just turn off. Like all I had to do was watch the little red tail light that he had in front of his, and plus his headlights lit up a good section of the road, and my headlights lit up a good section. So I went from being in front and being able to see like, I don't know, like 20 feet to being behind him and being able to see 40 feet. Because I stay far enough back so my headlight just reaches him, and then his headlight reaches out further. So, you know, so not only could I see much further, but I also didn't have to pay attention to when the road turned or anything, because if he's slowing down for something, then I just slow down for it too. I don't have to pay attention to what he's slowing down for necessarily. You know what I mean? You just watch his bike, you know. So anyways, I'm over-explaining. But the point is it's a lot more work riding first than it is riding second. So the moral of the story is Sven is a lazy shit. He's a lazy freeloading shit. He's using me as like some kind of safety tester for the road. He's gonna watch me die, and he's gonna be fine. And I've got a baby on the way, so he should get his ass in front. And we are going down the mountain rather quickly. I fucking hate these roads. This, like straight down the mountain roads. That's what this is. It's just like it just goes like this down the mountain.